Oop, there we go. Guess we got the music player playing at the moment, but I'll fix that in just a sec. Welcome aboard, by the way. Monte here, and the last time you all saw me, I was about a year younger, but boy, time keeps moving forward, and here we are. Let's see, let me get this readjusted a second here. Not sure why it's like, hey, I'm gonna show off the music, but that's probably why, though. Let's see here. There we go. Back in business. But yeah, welcome aboard, by the way. Thanks for dropping in, by the way, Splice and Lucario, JViz, and Asterix. Yeah, thank you all for being here. You know, funnily enough, Splice, I actually consider birthdays to be very in line with Halloween. It's really scary when you keep getting older against your will, and there's no way to stop it. So yeah, very terrifying considering. Oh yeah. And there's definitely a lot going on still behind the scenes. Like, we're still aiming for that early 2025. Not yet specifically given a date, obviously, because we're still working, but still in the works, still happening. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be great. And I'm pretty close to wrapping up the stuff that I've been working on for this big debut. So, I'm one of the remaining pieces as to why it's not quite time yet, but we're getting close. I'm also going to set this so that I can keep track of chat. Also making sure my audio is okay, because, yeah. Just because it sounds good on my end doesn't necessarily mean that it is good. Yeah, that doesn't seem too bad. Yeah, that should be fine. True. And not stressing over everything either. Always important. Tough as that may be sometimes. There we go. But yeah, I figured stream for a little bit and chit-chat, hang out, and shoot. I technically have other games that I could always boot up on here too, even though it would take a few moments to get set up, but I have plenty of other things to enjoy. I was actually kind of debating about playing some Final Fantasy VI. Maybe. That's actually one of the things I was thinking about doing this year. I mean, it's still early enough. It's one of the games that I always enjoyed so much, just was always captivated by it. It's the only Final Fantasy I even actually, like, care about in any way, have, like, a personal investment in. So I thought to myself, maybe it'd be worth finally beating it and actually streaming through the playthrough. And there's probably some Final Fantasy fans out there that would totally get a kick out of seeing someone like me actually going through and playing it, even though it's probably going to be the only Final Fantasy I ever play. Hey, Triforce, thanks for that. You know, as old as I may be, it's really not that bad. At least not yet. I can happily say, you know, I still don't feel a day past 30. The aches and pains haven't kicked in just yet. Let's see. Who am I gonna play? Speak on the rendering, like, specifically, like, character renders, like the stuff you see here on the CSS, like, because I know one of the complaints that we've had since DX is that some of these renders look a little bit dark, which totally get given the circumstances. The lighting's not the greatest on some of them. Like, I feel like Little Max could have been a little brighter, even though, I don't know, it's not too bad next to, like, say, Mario. Even, like, Ryu, Ken stuff doesn't look too bad. But some of these renders do look a little bit darker than they look in-game. Like, Joker's definitely looks darker than how it looks in-game. But, I mean, as far as, like, updated stuff, well, there's definitely going to be some updated stuff. I can't say exactly what, because that's going to be part of the fun for the reveals, of course. Did Nocturne Season 2 actually do pretty decent? I was watching some of it, and I did like it more than Season 1. And it was kind of cool seeing a certain look at one point. That was kind of neat, seeing it kind of, you know, full circle it in a way and kind of get to where we're at. But I don't know, I did like it more than Season 1, but I didn't know how other people felt about it, because it doesn't really feel like anyone's talking about Nocturne. It happened, and that's it. I thought it was actually pretty decent. Oh, well, I mean, I don't know. That'd be a lot of work to change an entire game's art style to look different. It'd be cool, but man, that'd be such an undertaking. I've thought about that before, though. What would it look like? Because, you know, you got, like, Smash 3C out there, for example. Okay, so if I'm playing Richter, I guess I might as well play on a Castlevania stage. Might as well. I get to fight my boy Snake. All we need now is a stage where you're fighting on a plane. And then you can have yourself Snakes on a plane. Always was baffling. I mean, I talked about it when I was doing my my tier list of which reveals I liked best. It was always baffling that Snake was like the first third-party reveal, but when you kind of look at the whole situation regarding how Kojima really wanted Sakurai to put Snake in, it's like, yeah, it makes sense, like, how it played out, but, you know, as far as Konami reps go, Snake being, like, the first third-party was always just baffling, at least from, like, how would I describe it? I guess from, like, a business strategy point of view. Like, the first Konami rep easily could have been a Belmont, and it would have made perfect sense. Castlevania's had a decent presence on the Nintendo, especially in the early days. And then, of course, with, like, the 3DS, well, the DS, 3DS, stuff like that. So it's like, it wouldn't have been too far off. Okay, not too far. Yeah, this stage is cool. It's basically just a glorified Battlefield alt, but at least it's a really cool-looking one. It almost makes you feel like you're watching the show right now. Maybe Dracula will pop up. Oh yeah, and never forget, Richter can do that. It's kind of funny to think. He doesn't have the back air one, but he does at least have the forward air tether, even though it's technically the melee one. Oh, I ain't tethering at this point. Oh, it's not grabbing. Come on, grab the stage. I'm not going to try anymore. Sometimes it'll work. Last resort. When in doubt. Spam all the projectiles. One of them will work. Gotta be careful with that. Hey, Honest, thanks for that. You know, I don't feel old. At least not yet, anyway. Give it a couple more days. I'm sure the aches and pains will settle in. You know, the funny thing was, when I was watching those reveals and the Belmonts came up, one of the things that got brought up was like, well, Simon's moveset feels more in line with what you'd expect Richter to do, and Richter should have been the primary and Simon should have been the Echo Fighter with how the moveset played. And it's like, yeah, it makes sense. I saw some footage of some of Richter's games in the past, and it's like, yeah, there's a lot more Richter going on there than people probably realize. It would have made more sense. But Simon's like the face. Simon is the Belmont. The biggest Belmont. So, of course, he'd be, you know, top billing. Hey, Vector, thanks. Yeah, it's not every year that you get to turn, you know, older and have a birthday. Oh, actually, no, it's not true. Although this year, kind of special. Both my digits line up, so, yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Not every birthday you get to have that happen. I gotta wait another, what, 11 years for the next one. Modified my dead zone a little bit. I'm thinking that's actually going to help some. Because I'm not playing on a, like... I've kind of stopped playing on GameCube. I still will sometimes. But I've been playing more on, like, Pro Pad style stuff. And I'm using a Power A controller right now with modified dead zones. So it feels a little bit snappier like a GameCube. And I'm liking it so far. I'm thinking this might be just the way I play from now. No, he took the ledge from me! Nah. Might be the way that I play from now on. Whoop. I don't know why I didn't grab, but I didn't. There we go. What are you doing all the way up there, Snake? Not the only one that has a fun down air. Oh, that didn't KO. I want that to KO so badly. Well, guess we'll have to settle for something else then. Oh no, I shouldn't have done that. There I was like, I'm gonna mix it up. Yeah, I mixed it up alright. I gave it the snake instead. Ultimate snake. That is true, Kerber. I mean, he's got those Conan thighs going on here. I mean, look at this guy. He's built. He's the envy of pretty much all the heavyweight bodybuilders. This is the body that can make Arnold Schwarzenegger blush. I gotta run that back, kinda. Get my revenge as Simon. I get Gino. You know, I actually saw an interesting debate, because I've been noticing a lot of people talking about the next Smash, obviously, with Switch 2 being a thing. The speculations now are running crazy, and I've been seeing people talking about which characters they want to see added. And of course, Gino gets brought up again. And I saw some people making a point where it's like, Gino would never happen. There's not really much of an outcry for Gino realistically, and the only reason anyone cares is because of how many people really wanted him back in the day. Even though there is some argument to be had these days, because, you know, there was that RPG remake that we got very recently. So Gino's relevant again, but at the same time, I kind of get it. It would almost be just kind of satisfying a desire that Sakurai had all the years ago to make Gino a reality at this point. But at the same time, we've had characters literally added to the franchise with that same mindset. Like, nothing relevant about Banjo, and we got Banjo in Smash finally. Favorite Project M mods other than Remix? I mean, obviously, always enjoy playing P+. The P+ EX that's happening right now is pretty great, too. That's one of the ones where you can play Sceptile. It's also got, like, the Waluigi and Ridley builds that are currently in Remix. That one's pretty good. Oh, that felt good. I love trapping with the projectiles. Up and away? Ah, too low. If he was up at stage level, that would have been a KO. Do like that dash attack. What are you doing? All right. Oh, for real. Like, the Mii costume's a joke, especially when you look at like how good Bomberman's was by comparisons, or Sans. Like, they easily could have given him like a mask in the same vein as like how Sans had his, or Bomberman's. Like, that would have been so easy. Like, I think a lot of people would have actually been happy with the Mii costume. Like, obviously you would still want the fighter. But a lot of people were happy with the Mii costume for, like, Sans looking so good because it was a good Mii costume. If Gino had had the same love, yeah, people would have been sad he wasn't actually, like, a full-on custom moveset, but at least the costume would have looked cool, and people would have happily worn it at that point. Like, even Doomslayer's is pretty solid with how it looks, even though, you know, Mii proportions. Yeah. Like, they could add Gino just for the current relevancy thanks to the remake. Like, it wouldn't be like... It wouldn't feel as out of place as it would have been if Gino had been added without a remake happening. Like, if someone was just like, oh, Gino's in the new Smash game. It's like, wow, they remember this character from all the way back in the 90s. That's nice of them. There we go. Belmont victory that time. I've heard of Project Horizon. There's another one being worked on right now, too, called Project Assault. I have to wait and see how that one plays out. I still think it could happen. Like, Phil Spencer pretty much confirmed that Xbox games were coming to the Switch. Like, and when you have a confirmation like that, obviously you'd be throwing some of the big brands that they have out there. They probably want to put Fallout on there, put more Doom on the new, on the new Switch console if it has the means to handle it, of course. Yeah, Fallout. You could put Forza on there easily. Minecraft's already on there. The original Doom was already on there, and so was Skyrim, but that was also before Bethesda was bought out by Microsoft. So it's kind of funny to think how this could all wind up playing out, considering the fact that, with all those IPs now in Microsoft's lap, So many games that were Xbox originals or PC, Xbox exclusive are now prime real estate for Switch territory. Yeah, the Project Assault trailer. There's some neat stuff in there. I have to wait and see, though. Just have to wait and see. Because, you know, first impressions, and then, of course, once you actually get your hands on, hands-on first impressions are always the most important. Let me set this back here a second. I realize staring at Simon doing a power pose isn't always the most exciting thing. Oh, I'll play some Black Shadow. Diablo. Yeah, because of that taunt with his little two arms. Yeah. I mean, sometimes it's fun to experiment just to see what works and what doesn't. But sometimes that's really the only way you know it doesn't work is when you put it out there for people to enjoy. Or in cases, critique when it doesn't work too well. It could actually happen. With Microsoft being the, I guess, the publisher at this point, they could easily put Hi-Fi Rush on there. It would just be such an easy thing to do. It'd be silly not to. Because like I said, there's a lot of IPs. Microsoft owns so much with all the buyouts. With Activision Blizzard, Bethesda. Those are two of the big ones, but they own plenty others. But having, like, basically, you have WoW in Microsoft hands at this point. And Overwatch and all these other franchises, like, could easily bank on it. It'd be silly not to take advantage of the hype that you could get from it. This stage is pretty sick looking. Kind of trippy, but pretty sick too. I love the double dash. Black Shadow, double dash. Didn't quite do that right. Ah, I was hoping to get him with a slam. Gotta sometimes give him the banana slammer, even if you're not DK. Ooh, lighting's changing here too. I like that. There we go. Love that command grab with his just full-on grapple thing. Makes him kind of like a wrestler, too. It'll be a great time when he's able to clash with Incineroar at some point. Boom! That felt good. Well, that's the thing. Microsoft's bought so many IPs at this point. Like, if they actually knew what they were doing with them, and actually were serious, they could actually have their own market cornered. But at this point, just with the direction the company has gone, like, people don't really have faith in it as a brand at this point. Not the way that it could have been if they'd been more serious about trying to make their, you know, their games have, like, a certain level of quality you'd expect. And that's what's been sorely lacking. Infinite going, like, the free-to-play route and just not really delivering all too well. Budgets being cut, just a lot of mishandling going on. I could actually see why a lot of people like Black Shadow, just because his moveset is like that wonderful, like, sweet spot between Falcon speed and Ganon power. But still having the Ganon power, basically. Oh, I missed. Whoop. Thank goodness you can use that as a recovery. Oh, I really wanted that back air. Gotcha. That worked out perfectly. So it's like, it's nice that they could actually put these games on the Nintendo and maybe they would get that extra attention and financing and just encourage some stuff to finally happen that's long overdue, but time will tell. I'm just curious which Xbox games are definitely coming to the Switch, because That's the real mystery now. Which ones are we actually going to get? And how many of them, too? Will it be just older titles, or is the Switch 2 going to be powerful enough to start bringing some of that current-gen, you know, active titles, you know, whatever's being currently worked on, whether it be like the newest Doom that's coming out, what was it, March, I think? March or April? Like, will that be able to be on the Switch? Can the Switch handle it? Keep saying the Switch 2 is supposed to be as powerful as the Steam Deck, if not more powerful, so spec-wise, maybe? I mean, the Steam Deck can also run Tekken 8, technically. Tekken 8, technically. So, there'd also be a chance to finally put Tekken 8 on Nintendo. I'd like to see a version of Tekken 8. Well, it's not going to happen, but it'd be cool if they actually put Captain Falcon in as a guest character for Tekken. That's, like, been one of my biggest things as far as, like, which Tekken guest character type thing would I like to see real. Captain Falcon in Tekken would be so cool. I want it really badly. Alright, we're busting out the metal face. If I push the right buttons. There we go. Go with this one.
What do you think you're doing there?
You can't trust what you see on the internet. Not at face value, anyways. I also heard the PS6 is coming out, too. Nah, I'm kidding. Oh, Metal Face. You're a giant hurt box waiting for pain, but you can certainly bring out all the pain, too. This character's just cracked. Oh, I was hoping that was gonna KO. That will.
Let me hear you scream.
Oh, no worries. Like, I got pretty much what you meant by it, in the sense of, like, yeah, it's just really bad mismanagement. And it sucks because, you know, when it comes to a lot of these games, I remember how much care they used to have put into them, and it just feels like that care has been slipping year after year. Like, AAA used to be such a big deal, and now I feel like more people are excited for indie games these days than, you know, big, like, you know, Call of Duty, Halo, whatever tier stuff. Unless it's Nintendo. Nintendo still seems to get a lot of hype whenever they got something new cooking. Yeah, the console wars, and that's also kind of like, it's still relevant, but it doesn't have that fun factor it used to have back in, like, the Nintendo Sega days when it was Mario versus Sonic, and then PlayStation just showing up to be like, hey, I'm what really matters, and I don't even have a definitive mascot. It's still funny to think for years, even now, PlayStation really doesn't have a mascot in the same vein as, like, you know, Sega and Nintendo did, or even Xbox with Chief. I'm not sending him the right way, am I? There we go. When in doubt, nair. Actually, my joke was the Switch 2 was always out, because I was pretty much using my Steam Deck as a glorified Switch anyways. I had so many games set up on there, and playing even the ones that you couldn't play on Switch, like making the joke like, look, my Switch can actually play GameCube games, and Wii, and all this cool stuff. It can even play Xbox games and stuff. This is the future. And my Steam Deck is still pretty much my glorified Switch 2. I actually play my Steam Deck more. Like, I'll have my Switch on playing, like, YouTube videos in the background while I'm doing stuff, but if I'm actually playing anything on the go, that was silly, I'm actually playing it on the deck instead. And I don't regret it, not even in the slightest. I mean, my Switch is bigger, and, you know, they always say bigger is better. And they also say it's not about the size, it's how you use it, so I guess my Switch is really in trouble at this point. Oh, that's so busted. Aw. Can I get the super laser? Nope. He got scared of the super laser.
I'm a
Yeah, that would have been fun. But Kazuya felt fear. He's like, my laser cannot compete with a laser of such pristine glory. Yeah, and Nintendo probably wouldn't even be around if it wasn't for the fact it was, you know, doing the hybrid thing. Scooch this just a little bit. There we go. Because that's the thing to think about, too. Would Nintendo be relevant at all if they hadn't found a clever way to make their console basically incentivizing you to have a reason to own one? Like, not just for like a diehard Nintendo fan, but the fact that it's a glorified gaming tablet. You can take it on the go and play all these games any way you want. Parents buy it for their kids. They're taking some big trip across the state or whatever. They just throw the Switch in their laps and they're playing Mario or whatever. And yeah, a lot nicer than having to pick up a whole console, hook it up to your TV later and get it all running, and not even having that added benefit of being able to use it portably. The fact that it's basically able to be both, you know, I guess both Wii and DS at the same time, it's a win-win. Let's see, a character I don't normally play. Robin. Here's a character I don't touch very often. Oh yeah, we got some fun Brinster alts.
3, 2, 1, go!
Silex at least has relevance now. Thank you, Prime 4. Anything could happen. I actually remember saying before I could either... Bye, Falco. I could either see, like, Ravenbeak or Silex being, like, a new Metroid rep that would be perfect. Very perfect choice in this case to make real. Especially with the timing. So we'll see what they decide to cook. If we get Metroid reps at all and whatever comes next for Smash. Ooh. I have to try to remember why I don't play Robin too often. Or that I'm just gotta get reused to this. I do like that upbeat change. Such a nice change. Falco's just over here doing all the work for me. Aw. Man, I'm just freaking him out. I'm not even having a match out of this at all. Ugh, Falco has taken more stocks than I have. Oop. Didn't land it. Yeah, that's true. Ow. Yeah, brand power in that case. And it's just funny to think that, you know, the only reason the Wii U wasn't even a success to begin with was because so many people genuinely thought that it wasn't, you know, they didn't even think it was a new console. They thought it was some glorified Wii add-on, and I'm fine as is with the Wii I got. Why would I want an attachment for it? What is this, the Sega Saturn or whatever with like all the different attachments? Like, nah. Yeah, he couldn't handle. He knew the Robin was the more mighty bird in this case. That or he was afraid of Batman showing up. Either or. Yep. Yeah, they realized what was going on there. They're like, handheld is working. Let's still find a way to keep our console presence while still dominating the handheld scene. And they got it figured out. Props to them for finding a, you know, good way to make it work. Oh, hero. I wish I could click. I'm trying to think which character I had the hardest time playing. Not counting, like, legacy characters, but... Palutena can be tough sometimes. Oh, gosh. I'll put myself through it. Chef Louis. Or to be Chef Louis. Oh, yeah. I forgot we have a Final Destination layout, or... it's got walls, so it's almost like that. Oh, I hope I didn't make a mistake. Don't mind me, I Chef Louis. And of course now I'm thinking of The Little Mermaid. That was such a funny scene. I remember laughing so much at that as a kid. Les Poissons. Hee hee hee, ho ho ho. I might have to watch that again. I've been kind of itching to just rewatch all the original animated Disney movies that I grew up with. Probably because of how upset I've been with all the live-action remakes and being like, why even bother? Like, that was something I was talking about with a friend of mine a couple days ago, too, where it's like, why even go through the effort of making all these remakes, putting all this money into them when you could just put your old movies that people love back in the theaters and they would watch? Like, me, I would happily go back to the theaters to watch the original Lion King from 1994. I would sooner watch that any day over going and going and out of my way and watching the I know it's called the live action. It's CG, but Jon Favreau's Lion King. Like, I'd sooner go back and watch any of the animated ones than watch any of the live actions that we got. And if Disney made the effort to do it, kind of like how they brought, like, Star Wars Phantom Menace back to theaters a few times, it's like, do that with these movies. Put them out for, like, a couple of months. People will go and watch them again. The nostalgic fans like me will take their kids or whatever to see them. Oh, no. Well, actually, I will give credit to the Wii, even though it was such an oversaturated product. Thankfully, it is still easy to track those down. Like, you can go online right now and you can find a Wii for, like, what? Anywhere in, like, the $50 to $100 range. Pretty easily, depending on where. There's still a pretty decent supply of them, which is also good for someone like me who potentially might be running brackets using Wiis. It's like, what more can you want? Not to mention, Melee and all that too. Wiis are better GameCubes, so the more Wiis, the better. Gotcha. I four-stocked with what people consider to be one of the worst characters in the game. All hail Louis. Yeah, it's crazy to think how that played out. And just the way that it actually clicked with the casual audience so much, where you could go to, like, Grandma's house and Grandma's got a Wii. She uses it to do Wii Sports and to golf sometimes or something. Yeah, that's the problem, because they do use so much CG for them. Like, yeah, you got some live action actors present in them, but I mean, even look at the new Snow White. All the dwarfs are CG at this point. The environments are CG. The only things that are actually real are just a couple of the characters, like the Queen and Snow White and the Prince, and it's just like, I'd rather go watch musical productions. At least musicals, stage performance. So much care goes into bringing that to life. Not to dismiss what the animators have to do to make all that CG look as good as they possibly can, but it just, there's no magic. It feels soulless, heartless. It's here to make the money. Hey, Wario. Yes, we need... Well, shoot, Wario, you should be in the next Mario movie that drops, what, next year? 2026? That's supposed to be when we get the next Mario Bros. Movie. There we go. It'd be crazy if we actually ever... I've thought many times to myself, what would happen if you actually had a console that was designed to be able to basically play the entire catalog of whatever franchise, or whatever company it's associates with, you know, like Nintendo in this case. What if you had a console that could play, yeah, everything from its past? It actually had a setup on it where you could plug in NES cartridges or SNES cartridges, N64 ones, and then still have a slot for, like, Switch cartridges and a slot to put in disc for both the Wii and the GameCube games. Like, it'd actually be pretty crazy. Just the thing that would give you relevance for all those games that you've had, both past, present, and yeah, I think it'd be cool. I've thought about that many times, like, it'd be so nice. But they wouldn't see the point of it because all those old games, they don't make any revenue off of it anymore. They're no longer part of the market. If you're buying any copy of, like, a GameCube game that you've wanted for years, like if you were to track down a copy of Custom Robo, you know, all that money goes to whoever the seller is. None of that goes to Nintendo, so they're not making anything off of it. What's the point? They would have to literally re-release all those old games and make new physical media to put them back out into the market to make it even, you know, profitable in the slightest. And even then, it might not, because when you have that many options, people start picking and choosing which ones they prefer, and certain things are going to get left to the wayside. Certain things become niche. What happens if people aren't even going out of their way to buy any NES cartridges or N64 ones or whatever? Then you're just wasting money at that point. I actually joked, too, that the Switch 2 would have been cool if it actually had a deployable screen for the bottom, so you could still play, like, 3DS games or DS games on it. Would have been such a neat feature. I wish the Steam Deck had it, too. That would have been cool. Hello, Fountain. Finally, Twilight Princess needed a true sequel. Get that crossbow training out of here. It's a bummer that they actually were trying to do a Twilight Princess sequel, and they had to go with the Wii gimmick, basically. And hello, crossbow training. Haha, that lines up perfect. Aw. There we go. Yeah, it would be such a neat selling point, especially since then you'd have an excuse to have, like, you know, Nintendo 3DS online, and obviously they'd probably charge more money for it. Oh, you know, you want to play 3DS games, that's an extra $5, $6 to your subscription for Pro Screen Plus or something. I like how you can actually aim it. It's not auto reticule, but being able to aim it is actually a lot nicer to me. I like projectiles that I can control. No, I wanted to throw out my barrier wall, whatever you want to call it. Nope, can't reflect. It's got a very, very strict cooldown too. Oh gosh. Ouch. Whoop. So it's gonna be like that, huh? Ah, there we go. I meant to use the shorter one, but it's all fine. The input's a little weird on it. I think you have to tap, or was it hold? There we go. Yep. Martha was like, no, not the holy beam. I tried to save you. Yeah. Oh, Palutena. Oh yeah, I forgot about these costumes. Every now and again, you look and you realize there's a lot going on here. Even in DX still, we had a lot going on. Oh, but you're not ready for all the new. That's for sure. I'm not Mask Man. I'm actually I'm Lucas. It's me, Lucas, guys. Didn't you know Lucas always uses sword? This is a more faithful to source material moveset, obviously. I just like that. It's like, okay, Lucas gets the Klaus recolor. So of course it's gotta be the other way around, right? Oh, you can almost say this fight isn't very fair. Ooh. Yeah, but his is bigger. Those disjoints are real compared to mine. It's not as bad as Mennonite, though. But are you scared of Klaus? The masked man. Whoever it is. It's a mystery. No one knows. Ah, there we go. Oh man, come on. Get out of here. Oh, I jumped right into that. Should have just shielded. Uh-oh. I know what he wants. He ain't gonna do it. Ah, he did it. Do like that forward smash. It's so brutal. Come on. Yeah, he ain't coming back from that one. He's too far. But where's your mask? The mask is now gone. What do you do when Peter Parker reveals his identity to all, and he's not just Spider-Man anymore? Whew, that's pretty far, I don't think. Yep, not gonna make it back. I knew that was it. Love that nair. It's actually a really cool nair. Oh. Nope, not. Oh gosh. That tilts so much coverage. Oh, alright. Uh-oh. Wait, nope. Ah, too close. Two can swing giant sword. Oh, okay, mine's only giant for my proportions, I should say. Oh, that's brutal. Yeah, I didn't think he was coming back after that one. Like, see you, Zack. Never leave the stage when you're Zack. It's very scary. What the heck? Just that face. What is that? Looks like he's trying to do like the duck face. Seen one too many of those Kazuya memes. That was kind of disturbing, honestly. Speaking of Kazuya, might as well make the Kazuya meme reference, so might as well play Kazuya. Yeah, that face kind of made me uncomfortable. I'm glad it's gone. This recolor, really, really happy with how it turned out. It's one of my favorite things to do, was making this for Kazuya. Need a dark and ominous looking stage. Battlefield's always a good pick. Especially when it's one of these versions. Good old Taboo Subspace Arena. Love this background. How do you like that? I play the brother, and now the brother's here. No. Yeah, I definitely wonder how it's going to play out. This is going to be a very interesting year for both games, and then, of course, the consoles that they're on. New player entering the arena thanks to Switch 2, and that's pretty much it. Nothing new for Xbox, console-wise, nothing new for PlayStation, nothing that we know of anyway, so... They're both pretenders. No one can truly be themselves, apparently. Nope. You ain't doing that. Not yet, anyway. Boom. Goes the punch. I don't know what you thought that was going to do for you, Lucas, but that wasn't it. Oh, that was close. Ooh, making it back. Making it back. Nope. I felt the sword. Summoning 4 million PS2s. Oh, the PS2 was still one of my favorite consoles to have growing up. I had so many games for it, played so many different ones. PlayStation 2 emulation is definitely one of the big things I'm trying to get set up. I had so many great memories and so many games that I just would love to go back and play that were from that era. It's actually tough to decide which ones are my favorite. PS2 was very important for the longest time. I had like Ace Combat, had the Dot Hat games I liked playing a lot of. There was Gundam, just so much stuff. Tekken, all the Tekken you ever wanted. Hey, sometimes you gotta stop playing it and take a break and enjoy the chaos that is Smash. Hey, Julian, welcome aboard. Did I have something sneak into my chats? That wouldn't surprise me. You know, I don't think I've had too many streams so far where I've had any bots show up to put who knows what. Oh no, are we doing PM now? I do like... Oh gosh, I got the rest. Yeah, he got the Charizard Libre. Trying to think which one I like best. Probably that one. Let's see, and then of course, with these stages, yep, there it is. 3, 2, 1, go! I mean, maybe there was. It's hard to tell sometimes, but only when the chat picks up and kind of things get buried. There might not have been, I don't know. But if there was one, then good riddance that it's not here anymore. Of course I get the Luigi CPU. Who's not coming back from that. Oh, so here's the question. PM Charizard or Smash 4 Charizard? Or I guess technically P plus Charizard in this case. Yeah, between the two. Smash 4 and the P plus moveset. Which one feels better to use? Yeah, no fire starters. Not on this. Not on this version. Probably done this way to help optimization performance. Less polygons on the stage to deal with. Oh, there I go. Rock Smash is pretty fun. I know some people also prefer his side special in Smash 4 PM with the shoot, I'm trying to remember the name. It's not Overheat, or is it? I can't remember. You do the charge though, and then you take damage. Yeah, Flare Blitz. Thank you for that, Honest. I don't know why the move is escaping my name, but yeah, like. I will admit, I kind of wish that P plus Charizard had Flare Blitz. I'm not really the biggest fan of this side B. I mean, I do like the neutral B because the Thunder Punch on the ground, it's kind of like a Flare Blitz sort of thing. But, I don't know. Actual Flare Blitz, it's just satisfying when you land it. Ow. There was a stage that had Ho-Oh. I don't know if we have that stage in DX. That felt clean. Get out of here, Ouija. It's all over. Yeah, it's kind of tough. That's why it's like, you know, when you have certain movesets, you get used to them or you really like certain things about them, and then play a fan game, or even official in this case, with certain things, and you're just like, oh man, I missed that. That was way better by comparison. I mean, yeah, but I guess it's also in that same vein as like, why does P Plus have Thunder Punch? I mean, I know it fits the competitive Pokemon meta to have Thunder Punch. It's a really good move for Charizard to have. So, there's a logic there. But, you know, when you're Smash, you can kind of do whatever you want and you can throw logic out the window. The most bizarre, useless move in lore can actually be one of the most effective mix-up tools or something in Smash. I'm all peppered out. Well, actually. That's basically my dessert. I was actually debating about buying a birthday cake. Like, you know, Dairy Queen has those really delicious ice cream cakes. Was this close to doing it. And I told myself, no, I don't need it. That's a lot of sugar and a lot of cake. I don't need that much cake. I really don't. And when you're drinking soda throughout the day, that's basically dessert in a bottle anyways. Liquid candy. So I was like, nah, I don't need to do that to myself. If it was just a slice, sure. But to buy a whole cake, I would feel obligated to finish it. Could not do that to myself. I'm already, like, at that point where it's like I need to go hiking again and just getting back into a physical routine that I've been neglecting. And having a thing of ice cream cake would not help. I'll try Blood Falcon out. That's a character I don't normally play. I mean, I'm totally playing Captain Falcon, guys. It's the real Captain Falcon. I mean, he still wants to show you his moves. He's still got Falcon Punch. Totally legit.
3, 2, 1, go!
Actually, real talk here for a moment. Just this is a cosmetic thing. As someone who's done texture work and has had thoughts about which designs characters have had in Smash and stuff like that. Something I was kind of thinking about. So, our Blood Falcon in this game is more based off of how he looks in the GX GameCube game. And because of that, he's got like these, you know, this thicker collar and these like pointed spots on his gloves. But actual Falcon in GX has a very similar look too. So, you know, why didn't Smash Bros. Brawl Onward update Falcon's look to have the more jagged outfit that he had, rather than sticking with his more classic design from, you know, N64 and Super Nintendo, actually, yeah, N64 era. Like, why didn't they update it to match how he looked then with the more blue suit and the more pointed spots, like his Falcon emblem and the gloves and stuff? Yeah, it's the real Captain Falcon. This is obviously the first game he debuted in. I mean, look at these very retro moves. Be like that forward air. Sometimes certain moves just work. Let's see if I can do it right. There we go. I like how you can actually charge up a Falcon Punch and have it at the ready. Oh, that was a mistake. You never forget your first Falcon. Even if it's an imposter. I love that. Oh no. Uh-oh. Yeah. Nah, I didn't do that right at all. I'm a failure. There we go. You can put the Falcon in Mario, but you can't put the Mario in... Never mind. No! Sukafon, let me just throw a punch. I like how you bounce with the Falcon kick, too. I like the changes. You know, if you're gonna have, like, a true semi-clone, at least this still leagues better than any Echo Fighter that we got officially. There's the punch. That's all I wanted. No, you denied me. Oops. Ah, I made it through. Oh, that felt good. Just love doing stuff like that. It's little things sometimes. Oh, yep. I have to remember to do that when I'm actually playing Blood ever in a bracket. I'm like, gotta do stuff off stage. Gotta have those mix-ups. Especially for those big finales. You got some of that bad Mario playing in the background. Oh, the poor Wah. This is a character I really just don't think will ever actually be officially added. We've seen how it goes at this point. It's just not meant to be. It could happen one of these days. I mean, Sakurai's a pretty cool dude. He'll put anyone in Smash. Even the ones he says will never join. Oh yeah, we got some fun subspace themed alts. But I didn't click that because I accidentally didn't click in time, so we get Spiral Mountain instead. Oh, I get to fight Wario. This feels too on point. I like that. Boing. It's a nice touch. Best part is now we actually get to know the answer to that question. All through fate. That felt clean. I know, Fate just really wanted this to be real. Oh, that would have been so nice. No. Oh no, he's loaded. You can see him flickering. He's packing heat. Or just falling off the stage. Oh, booty bop. Oh, I missed. Gotta remember, gotta use that down B tech. Oh no, that was too low. Will it happen? Will Illumination make it real? Only time will tell. I am curious, like, Illumination can pretty much do whatever they want as long as they don't cross the line with where Nintendo stands regarding certain things, so could happen. Someone there might be like, we like these characters, let's add them. You need to be in the movie somehow, even if it's just a cameo, like Diddy Kong. I'm getting booty bopped. Nope. I thought I shielded. Nope. He's taking all my coins. I love that. Such a great down throw. Not graceful, but it'll have to do. Yes, you are, you beautiful beast. Does he have 2 sets of kneecaps? Those aren't knee guards, are they? Those almost look like 2 sets of kneecaps. Oh no. Oh, blue alloy. I'm not even really a Zelda player. Why you gotta do this to me, Splice? Yeah, I would be surprised if we actually officially ever got Waluigi. I'd be genuinely shocked. More shocked than any of the other revelations that we had happen. Especially the ones that were like, oh, that'll ever happen. Too big for Smash, or can't think of a good moveset for him. Definitely feels personal by comparison. Alright, let's do that proper this time. There we go. What am I doing here? Not a Zelda player, so just be prepared. It's not gonna be anything remarkable. Alright. You remember, down B heals. Do not neglect the power of the down B. Oh, no kidding. Yeah, we got a lot of WarioWare characters that can easily be playable. Like, I know common consensus character would probably be Ashley. But I've seen people say that they love to see like a playable Jimmy T or something like that. Oh, I missed. Thank goodness for a back throw that can kill. Did he just get his fungi all over? That ain't appropriate. That's an HR violation right there. There we go. Okay, so playing blue alloy is not going as bad as I thought, but still. It's not quite my style. Oh, Lord. Yeah, there we go. Land of the forward air. Yeah, all things considered, how'd I do, Splice? Was it at least passable? I need Honest in here. Honest, fight my blue alloy. How's it do? When you got this many characters, so many possibilities. Oh, we got one of my favorite songs in Smash Brothers history. The Melee Brinstar arrangement. Look guys, it's Master Chief. Oh, if only. So not too shabby. Good. Not my usual playstyle, but it's fun. I enjoy playing Blue Alley more than Toon Zelda, that's for sure. Need like a nice factory-looking stage. Something that feels sci-fi-esque. Areopolis will do, I guess. I have faith. It's like I said, I was talking about this in the remix server. It always did seem baffling to me that you had both Banjo, a former Nintendo rep, and then, of course, Steve, originally an indie rep. Both obviously owned by Microsoft, Xbox, so it doesn't really matter at this point. They are, all intents and purposes, Xbox reps. But they aren't the face of the company. And yet, despite that, they made it in, and no chief. It just seemed baffling to me. No, I just wanted to shoot. I think I lost my charge. Yep, I fired too early. Oh yeah, I forgot this stage has the weird, like, gravity fields on it. Yeah, Conquer would have been another good one. Easy Xbox rep as well. Poor Conquer. So many franchises just have not been getting any love. Like, it's nice to see Microsoft is wanting to experiment by putting their games on other consoles, but I still feel like Xbox, Microsoft, that's the place games go to die, and I'm just kind of nervous about the future for that reason. No, that wasn't quite how I wanted it. I was hoping to destroy the projectile, but it's fine. Doc Samus. With an actual moveset. Thank goodness for that. Was never happy with how she got treated in Ultimate. All those custom animations. Wasted. Just to be glorified Samus alt costume, basically. That's how I feel about the Echo Fighters. Glorified alt costumes. At least here in mods, these characters can breathe. Retro Daisy. Do we have a stage that's anything remotely like? I guess not. Well, at least we got this as an alt layout. It's just funny seeing Daisy again with the long hair. Kind of miss it sometimes. Oh, game was like, wait, what are you doing? Absolutely best princess. The one that I actually... The one I care about, dang it. I know what I like. Oh, I wasn't ready to fight good Sonic. Ah, but I got the misfire, though. So, ha ha ha. Ow. Nope. Gotta go fast. Oh. It's all good. Or not. I failed. Ah, that was a sour spot. Ooh. That was my misfire, dang it. You took away what mattered to me. Get out of here. Ah, that was definitely a sour spot. I did it again. Get that taunting out of here. I can do it, though. Hey, Omega. Welcome aboard. No! Took my misfire from me. Dang it. No! Oh, man. Wait. It's all good. No, it's not. Should have misfired. Or tried. See if I could get it. Side B would have still helped. Especially since, I gotta remember, I have 3 jumps. Dang it. Who needs a float when you have that many jumps? I gotta step up my game. There we go. I'm about to say, don't off yourself, Sonic. Make this a worthy battle. Yeah, he ain't coming back from that one. Oh, classic Daisy. You are still missed to this day. We got the big blue going on. Ah, this is the character we should have gotten. Forget Plant. Should have been Sandbag. Sandbag. First DLC character of Ultimate. Should have been. One of them. Yep. One of them. Not the only one. I feel bad when people sometimes do that thing. They see the trailers on my channel, and they just automatically assume that this is all my handiwork. And it's like, no. There's a team, and I'm just one of the pieces of it. I'm just one of the more vocal pieces of it, as it were. Let's see. But yeah, we got a lot of talented people. People that know how to animate, people that know how to do optimization, people that know how to do stages, coding, all that fun stuff. So, everyone's a piece in the overall puzzle that is Remix and soon-to-be Rex. I thought we actually had a stage that looked like Home Run Contest. That'd actually be a fun stage to have. And I guess we'll just take Ribbon Ring. Oh no, it's a Belmont. I end Richter, I end the Belmont bloodline. That's just all there is to it, right? Yeah, I'll give you a hand. I tried. Ah, I love that down B. Just such a fun moveset. I would have been way happier with Sandbag being playable instead of just generic Plant 59 whatever. Oh, I was wondering about that. True. Flash 2 gave us Sandbag as well. And I've seen the people talk back and forth about which one they prefer more. I like both. I like Darks because it had a Raging Demon. I'm trying to remember. Is it updated Forest Maze? And does it have a link like Brawl Vault or Game Banana or something? Never underestimate that up B. Don't use it at high percentages because it's a death sentence, but it has a lot of KO power on it. Yeah, he ain't coming back from that. Oh no. Donald. I don't feel a day past 32. If that's any consolation.
This game's winner is...
Bye, Sandbag. Oh, man. Yeah, like I said, should have been Sandbag. Should have been Sandbag instead of Plant. Another character I'm not too good with, but well, what the heck. We'll try. Shoot. Yeah, but, so is it on Brawl Vault or was that Game Banana? Probably Game Banana, because Brawl Vault has not worked in forever. Properly, I should say. It's been better, but... Go with it. I did it again, didn't I? This is actually kind of trippy. I'm a silhouette fighting a silhouette on a very silhouetted stage. This stage is actually such a cool looking one aesthetically. Sorry. It just wasn't meant to be Ouija. Technically Dr. Ouija in disguise as a plague doctor. And you got the newer game Run too. Just amazing. Oh, it's a song! I thought it was a stage. Ooh. That sounds foreboding. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, I do actually. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. I actually got a phone call. Hang on a second. I will be right back. And just so you know, I am coming right back. Let me just, yeah. 1 second. This is important. I didn't think I'd be getting this late, but this is important. Be right back. There we go. Are we all still here? Sorry about that. Let me just make sure everything looks okay. Oh, there we go. Yeah, well, with it being, of course, my birthday, I've been getting a lot of happy birthdays. Not just from all you wonderful folks who have been nice enough to say it today, even just in the chat here during the stream, but just throughout the day. Friends, people I know through modding, family. Some people I haven't heard from in forever, too, which that was what was going on there, basically. Wasn't expecting that, so I had to at least answer. So yeah, sorry about that. Oh, okay, so yeah, catching up what you were saying there, Omega, by the way. Not really sure. It's kind of a team decision when it comes to like any of the music that we add specifically. It's not just solely up to me. A lot of us contribute into, you know, which things we want, which things we don't. So, not 100% sure. And we also are kind of like, what's the word? Like, a little bit choosy, too, and depending on, like, what songs, if they don't fit, like, the stage theme too well. It just depends. So, but yeah, been just dealing with a lot of that today, though, which I expected, you know. Sometimes, when it's a birthday, that's an opportunity for people to go out of their way to reach back out to you to see how you're doing. So I always appreciate that. It's just I wasn't expecting it to be this late, because it's almost midnight my time. So, sometimes you just surprised. Oh yeah, this is kind of taken away from, like, a little bit of an optical illusion thing going on there. Everything's flat on this stage. It's basically like Game & Watch style. But it allows for this effect to even work, the silhouette, so you have to do it that way. Also, I just realized this. I need to remove this one from the playlist, honestly. It doesn't quite fit the theme. Not as active. Not a bad song. Just not really the kind of music you expect to hear during, like, a match. It's a beautiful sunset. I wish my sunset looked that good. Actually, today's sunset where I was at wasn't too bad. There were a lot of clouds, but at least you could see it. So, this sunset is still better. Way more silhouette-y. I'll take a listen, though. And I'll still share it with the team and see what they think. I will say, at least for what we got cooking for the first release of Rex, we're pretty much locked in. So if it did happen, it'd be later on. But we'll see, you never know. How am I silhouetted, but my projectiles are not? Why is Ball still Ball, and why is Vitamins still Vitamins? that screen sound. Amazing. Oh! Equally amazing. Thanks, Lucario. Yeah, I know it's getting pretty late. So thanks for sticking around as long as you did. And yeah, and I promise I will not get a year older the next time you see me. Yeah, I gotta figure out when I'm gonna stream again. I still want to do a proper night where I find people that I know their connections will stay solid enough, stable, and play some matches. Like, fun as it is to fight the CPU over and over again. Love to actually face some people if our net play ping isn't outrageous. I really wanted that. We'll see you next time. Salute that sun.
Let's get fired up.
Even the... Oh no, what's the towel doing? Where is it going? It just... Oh no. We need Brawl back for real. We need that fiber. See you next time. Here's a character I don't use often either, like Some of these guys you forget are here, but... Uh-huh. Sometimes I forget we have her, but I'm glad we do. Just closer and closer to being like that perfect roster of everything real and everything not. Alright, it's time to see if I'm really feeling it. Oh no, I don't know what I was doing, but I was freaking out. There it is. I really am feeling it. You can't stop me from feeling it, Silver. Oh, thanks for the save. Guess he appreciated how much I was feeling it. Oh. That was close. Oh, I should have stayed on ledge for just a second longer. Now I am the jump master. Or I do that instead. Fear the smash. Huh. I don't know what that was, but it didn't do him any good, that's for sure. Smash. Just makes that pop out, just smash. It's pretty legit though, I like it. Almost real, Shulk. Almost real. Let's see, so it's after 11 now? How long have I been running? Knew it wasn't going to be a super long birthday stream, but I don't know. I might... I have an idea. Since it's technically birthday stream and not necessarily must-play remix no matter what. Let me see here a second. And get this set up a moment. It should work if it's regular, but I'm gonna find out here. Oh yeah, I also do have Turbo DX. That's something I should actually play again. Let's see. I also got Eclipse in here. That's another thing I need to get running again, too. Oh, what the heck. Maybe I'll do this. See if this works. Actually, before I see if this works, let me make sure everything looks right. Nope. Good thing I did this. It's being like this, huh? Alright. I gotta re-input buttons, since it's technically not the same dolphin. Yeah, I knew this could be a problem. At least the music is slapping pretty good right now. I'm digging this. Was digging it. Okay, now it's set up the way that it's supposed to. Okay, I'll turn this off a second. Hello, Cora. Alright, does it show up? Oh, yep. There it is. Ha! But do I have volume, though? Yes, I do.
Transcending history and the world, a tale of souls and swords, eternally retold.
Oh, here is a favorite. I always like Soul Calibur 3 more, but Soul Calibur 2 GameCube Edition is always going to have a special place. And I'd have to say everyone who owned a GameCube's heart. This opening was pretty hype. Link and Soul Calibur, it just made so much sense. Also the first game that introduced Raphael. This intro still holds up pretty well. I mean, yeah, dated 2000 CG, special effects and all that fun stuff, but the presentation behind it just so good. Lighting and everything, it's dynamic. Namco knew what they were doing with these. That's cheating. Your sword can't be projectiles. Oh, I guess they shouldn't have brought a musket to a sword fight. Man, this intro's still really good. This game's still really good. Best nightmare design, too. The long, flowing red hair out of the back of the helmet. Inferno. Soul Calibur 2. Let's go through an arcade run with the one and only. There he is. Although, should be able to swap. There we go. Gotta have that red.
Versus Taki.
Miss that so much. Make him just scream on the loading screen. I liked how Honest did a little coverage of, when talking about Fierce Day, he was like, oh yeah, by the way, some of the voice clips that Link had are actually directly from this game, and that is absolutely 100% true. Oh, this game still feels fun. Like, yeah, maybe it's not the most balanced thing on the planet, but it's just a good time. It's like playing Fierce Deity Link. Is this remix? Sounds just like him. I was hoping to... I'm not good with that timing. That was always the one thing I needed to work on. Oh, that actually got me. Alright. Guess I was in the air long enough for it to take effect. I'm sorry, what was that?
Final battle. Fight.
Just give me the grab. Absolutely. Soul Calibur 2 GameCube Edition. It never got any better than this. As much as I love Soul Calibur 3. Boom. And I love that every time he wins, you get that jingle.
Versus Nightmare.
Nightmare already?
For souls and evil
Right out of the gate.
enslaved.
When Nightmare for Smash? Probably never. Soul Calibur is just not at that peak anymore, and it really makes me sad. I love Soul Calibur, and it's just shouldn't have been this way. Ow. There goes half my health. There we go. Talking about the reversal. You know, I'm still keeping tabs. There's a really cool Soul Calibur 2 mod in the works that's trying really hard to put all the bonus characters, all the guest characters, into one game. Through the GameCube one, if I remember correctly. So at some point, if all works out, we'll actually have a version of this where, yeah, Link can actually battle Heihachi and Spawn. And I hope it happens. Ow. Oh, that's close. No! Why like this? He's got scary red eyes. I like how you can also use bomb and arrows too. Oh yeah, you've been keeping tabs on that too. Yeah, it's a must. Like, as soon as that's out, I'll be playing it. 100%.
His soul burns violently for vengeance.
Best character. We never had such a great character in Soul Calibur until Link was added, and it hasn't been the same since his departure. But it's that same level of, like, this is why I want Tekken to have Captain Falcon playable in shooting Tekken 8. Would be so cool. Love to actually see Captain Falcon in Tekken. But it's kind of a bummer, because if you have exclusive guest characters, it makes the other versions kind of obsolete and inferior, because you don't have all the extra characters you'd want. Oh man, got me. Yeah, Marth would actually work really well too.
Get up. Battle 2. Fight.
So many good possibilities. Ow. Sometimes you just gotta kick the face. And that's how it's done. Alright, here we go again. Let's make it count. Or not. Uh-oh. I just wanted a spin attack. That was close. Whew. Yes, yeah, obviously, we got Link here and Maxi, so that must mean, definitely, it's gotta be. I mean, what other game would Link be in aside from Smash Bros, right? Dang, Rex went crazy with all the Soul Calibur characters. Someone on the team must have been a big fan. Now we got some sword shield action going on here. Oh, dang. Sneak attack with the bomb. Just boop. And we're not ready. This game still looks so good. Yeah, GameCube era for sure, but solid art style really makes a difference. And this game had it in spades. Ow. Uh-oh. Oh, dang it. I tried to crouch. No, you be like that, Cassandra. Uh-oh. This might be my first continue. Yep, there it is. I tried to parry it and it didn't work.
Winning is all that matters.
That's why I gotta beat you, apparently. Imagine if a couple of these moves actually were in Smash Bros. A couple of these grabs. Way more intense than what Link actually has. Nice. They definitely put a lot of love and care into how he was presented. Nope. Not this time. Stab. He's proud of himself. And that's all that matters. I'm proud too. Oh. Like I was false heart, whatever you want to call it, it's just pumping away. It's like, ew. Man, a few words. I can respect that. Oh, that's not good. No, 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 no. Get away. There we go. That's more like it. If I got caught by that, I would have been in trouble.
Battle 2, fight.
Doesn't matter how big you are, Astaroth. Your fate is sealed. Splash. An instant replay. Sent him flying. Imagine, like, figuring out how to get these custom characters, you know, these guest characters working, and then I don't know if there has been much experimentation with making, like, modded characters for Soul Calibur. It'd be cool.
I accept your challenge. Battle
It'd be fun to see. Marth would be such a good pick. You got Mitsurugi over here basically wearing, like, the Jin pants. Ow. Oh no, I went right into that. Mistakes were made.
Too easy. Just as I thought.
He's trying to insult me and it's working. Alright, got a half of his health. So far, so good. Ow. So much for my perfect. Got him with the parry. That's all I wanted. Alright, evened out. Let's finish this.
You win. Final battle. Fight.
Yeah, pretty much. It's got the flame pattern and everything. Oh, I don't want to be over here. Oh, I tried to parry the grab and it didn't work. Oh, no. Ah, I should have shielded. I deserve that.
You lose. Pretentious fool. 9.
You can't say that to Link.
Battle
He's anything but pretentious. He might not even know what that means. Hey Kendall, thanks for joining in. It's about to wind down, but I'm wrapping it up with some Soul Calibur 2. Definitely one of my favorites from the way back days. Had friends that had it, went over to their houses quite a bit just to play, because you had Link. Link and Soul Calibur. One of the greatest guest characters of all time. Alright, this time, not gonna fall for it, maybe. That was close. Huh, the flash. Got him. Like a like a Smash Bros moment where you clang. And the treasure he found was victory.
Versus Raphael.
Oh. The fated encounter.
Watch quietly and learn. Battle 1.
And here comes the theme. Another great thing. They didn't just put Link in, they also gave him his theme. Nope. Oh, that was close. No. Oh, nah, dang it. Got me right at the end. I'd rather not die anyways, thank you.
Battle 2. Fight. No good.
How do you like that? Not very much, apparently. Ooh. There we go. Evened it out. So close to the end.
Final battle.
Here we go. Let's make it count. Or not. Oh gosh. I'm getting destroyed all of a sudden. Not good. Ah, that's too far. Should have stepped and then grabbed.
Do you really think you're right? How pathetic. 9.
There we go. Do over.
Fight.
Ooh, that's somebody flying. Ha! There we go. Just gotta get the groove going.
You win. Battle 2. Fight.
I thought he was gonna step forward there. I really did. Ow. Ah, surprise with the bomb. There we go. Joke's on you, Raphael. My win this time. But maybe I shouldn't have won. He looks over and realizes, something wrong here. That ain't Ganon. Sorry, what was that like?
Versus Inferno.
Dun dun dun.
The seal was broken, and a new era of terror
Basically, it's a Monday.
Final battle. Fight.
He just got Soul Calibur trapped in there. Oh, a lot of damage right off the bat. Alright. First wave. He's growling like a tiger.
Fight.
Oh no, he's Talum. Not good. Oh, dang. I should have rolled left. Redo. It's warming up. It's warming up. Now he's Yong Sung. Trying to sneak attack him with a bomb, but it's not working. There we go. Oh, is that good enough? Probably not. Oh man, Raphael again. Maybe I can cheese my way through. There we go. What's the last one? Maxie? No. Not Maxie. Oh, so close. There we go. Whew. Made it. He's snarling. Can't take it anymore. He's done. So in lore, which one's stronger? Master Sword or Soul Calibur? Both are pretty powerful, considering that they're banes, both made as banes to anything unholy in their realities. Link came to this world in order to defeat the evil which threatened Hyrule. After a long journey, Link finally succeeded in sealing away the terrible evil. All 8 stages of it. In doing so, he not only saved his homeland from peril, but also maintained the tranquility of this world. What a guy. Link then quietly left this world. A faint echo of his ocarina was all that remained. Here one day, gone the next. At least he made it back home. That's all that matters. The legend will never die. Love this game. Yay, I always wanted to view Link's profile. I didn't even know he had a Facebook. Nice. A lot of that same music was carried over to 3 too, so it just 2 and 3 are just really nostalgic for me, and they're both special. I still love the other Soul Caliburs, but 2 and 3 just very special spot. These two were the games that just solidified me being a fan.
Soul Calibur 2.
But I guess with that though, I think that's about as good a time as any. I'm gonna start winding down here. Where'd it go? There it is. Well, aside from that unexpected surprise there, wasn't too bad. Not bad for a birthday stream. So, yeah, hopefully I didn't do too bad considering my old age. But yeah, so definitely want to do more. I'll be definitely doing a lot more. And like I said earlier, I'd like to see if I can get set up to play some remix matches with some people. Maybe in the next few days. Maybe I'll pop back on Sunday. I'm overdue on doing what I call like I guess it's like a newcomer game showcase. I need to find a better title for it, honestly. Need maybe like source material, I don't know. There's not really a clever name to really spin. Source games for EX characters? I don't know. But what I was doing before, where I'd actually I'd be playing like Crisis Core or Vector Man, you know, stuff like that, just to show off where the heck our extra characters even come from, especially the really irrelevant ones, or the ones that people have no idea what they are. Like, showing off where Elizabeth comes from is always a treat, just because it's like, oh, this character does come from games, apparently. It's like, yep, still counts as a game character, even if she's as obscure as all else. Even within her own, like, lore, I guess would be the way of putting it. Although, I think Fate fans would argue Elizabeth is pretty well known. But yeah, glad I actually was able to squeeze this in today. Wasn't sure. Crazy birthday today, but worth it. Definitely. So, I'd like to thank everyone for joining me tonight in my old age. I promise, like I said earlier, not to age another year the next time you see me. This should be a really good year. Like I said before, once Rex is out, oh, there's gonna be a lot of Rex streams, a lot of fun stuff. Things that I've been keeping bottled up all this time that I will finally get to talk about. It's pretty exciting, especially since we're so close now. So close. Definite date will be out soon, so it's exciting. Oh, but I guess with that, though, streaming for a couple of hours is not too shabby, especially for it kind of being impromptu. I wasn't sure if it was going to work out, but glad it did. Glad I was here. Appreciate all the happy birthdays today, too, from all of you. I couldn't do this without any of you guys being here to check it out, so seriously, I mean it a lot. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, can't wait to keep doing this more. Oh. Thanks, Gecko. I appreciate that. You caught me right as I was winding down for the night, unfortunately, though. That's why I want to come back in the next couple of days. I think I can squeeze out a Sunday stream. I don't think I have too much going on, so I think I can make it happen. Maybe get some matches in and play some people, finally. Long overdue on that. But yeah. So, I appreciate it. You know, for being older so far, not too bad. The arthritis hasn't kicked in yet, so that's a good sign. Oh man, but it was fun. Glad I did this tonight. So, yep, as I wind down, I'd like to thank you all for dropping in and wishing me the happy birthdays and just hanging out. We had Asterix and Splice, Lucario was here, and Javits was by for a bit. Triforce was here, Honest dropped in, we had Vector. Yeah, and Kerber was here too. That was pretty awesome. Julian dropped by for a moment. I appreciated that too. And yeah, and of course, Wario. All you guys for hanging out. It was a lot of fun. So, yep, just be patient. I'll be back in a few days. And as far as Rex goes, well, we're still cooking, but we're so close to delivering that full course meal. It's going to be so good. People are going to be eating for a long time. Thanks, Wario. Is it Easter? It's not even Sunday. I'm gonna at least wait 2 more days. But no, I appreciate you all being here tonight. And I hope I'll get to see you all again the next time I stream, which, like I said, that'll be pretty soon. Couple of days, more likely than not. Oh, absolutely, he is a wonderful man. He needs to be in the Mario movie. 2026. Let's vote for Wario. It's going to be the year of Wario. If Luigi can get a year, Wario should have a whole decade. But yeah, it's getting late. If you guys are anywhere past the West Coast, it's way later for all of you. Get some sleep. Enjoy your weekends. Hopefully none of you have to work on weekends, but if you do, hopefully it's a very nice, straightforward day. And if you're not working, like me, catch up on your sleep, relax, get a few things done here and there, but don't push yourself like you would during the crunch time of the work week. That's what I try to do for myself. It helps a lot. It's what keeps me so youthful despite my old age. I think. I could be wrong. Could just be luck. But anyway, time to wind down. I'll see you all next time. Thank you for being here on my birthday. Thanks for all the birthday wishes. I will see you all again real soon. And until then, farewell.